Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We welcome you to Arkansas State University at Mountain Home for today's Class 5A-West conference meet. All the competition from the 5A-West participating today. I'm your announcer, Dylan Conley, today. You can find this on the Bomber Sports Network today. Appreciate everybody. Tom Martin's guiding us over here. Pixie, is it Bolick? What's your last name, Pixie? Bolick. I knew I had it right. Pixie's going to be guiding us over here. So we'll have the girls meet first. Don't know how well the picture will be, but we'll see. There'll be a few bumpy spots with us today. I might have to get creative holding the camera, but I thought we could do it, and we'll do it. So glad you're here with us. This is the second stream of Mountain Home Cross Country we have. We had one, I believe, 3 years ago. I don't know how well the picture quality will look, but we'll have you covered. I believe we are, Tom, you see how much time's on that clock over there? Okay, about 4 minutes away to the top of the bottom of the 3 o'clock hour. We'll have the senior girls meet. They will do 2 laps on this course. Took a ride on this course earlier, and we'll be okay now that we got the back of the bed latched down, which I discovered wasn't. So thankfully, me and Coach Martin back here discovered that. But we're ready to go here at the beautiful cross-country course at Arkansas State University Mountain Home. The next broadcast of Bomber Athletics we'll have for you will be on, it'll be Saturday. We'll have the Bomber Youth Football Championships. The 6th grade championship, Mountain Home West Plains, be at 10 a.m. Come on out to Bomber Stadium. We asked a lot of smart people about, of course, I'm not concerned, the amount of safety in this, but, I'm good to go. We're good. I can't find my phone, though, so there's my phone. Did you say the start of this meet will be signified by an air horn? Okay. They will blow an air horn to signify the start of today's meet. Tell us where you're watching. We got great viewers all around the state that'll be tuned in for this. If it's the same as the basketball one, I think it's Alma, Russellville, Van Buren, Farmington, Harrison's here. We're here. Try to think who else is here. Greenwood's here. I think that's it. I think I labeled them off. Greenwood, Van Buren, Alma, Siloam. It's Siloam. Siloam, Russellville, Harrison, and the Mountain Home Bombers. I don't believe Shiloh Christian's here, Tom. I could be wrong, but we did go through a test run with this. The runners are in their place. Oh, we're creeping. Tom Martin's moving a little bit. Coach Roddy Patrick got the air horn in hand. And we're off in the 5A-West cross-country meet. The 8 teams are underway here at Arkansas State University Mountain Home. We approach the first set of corners here from ASU Mountain Home. Siloam Springs is here. If Tom Martin will give me a little yell before we get to the bridge and the bumpy part, that would be amazing. So far, Siloam Springs is in the lead. A slew of Russellville runners behind her. A Mountain Home in their blue jerseys with the blue and white stripes on them. We are approaching a bumpy section. Camera may tip over, but that's okay, as long as I am still in the vehicle. Siloam Springs is still in the lead of this girls' meet. They will do 2 laps. Here's the first bumpy part of the course here. You will feel the bumps at home. Siloam Springs again in the lead. Do not know this young lady's name. We have lost the sheet of paper that was adjointed with this. There's a Russellville runner and a Farmington runner in tow, and then a slew of blue, red, and green behind them. So I believe we're approaching the bridge, are we not? Yeah, not for long before we approach the bridge. This will get a little hairy. It'll be smooth sailing after that, however. The best runners in the 5A-West participating in this one. Roughly, to my guesstimation, around 100 runners participating today at this beautiful cross-country course. The trail car, we are about even with it across the course. Coach Wilton Norris running around the course. Siloam Springs still in the lead. We are going through the disc golf course here at ASU Mountain Home. Fairly well ahead of the field here. About a second, maybe second and a half gap. Floor it if you need to. We are approaching the crossover bridge here at ASU Mountain Home. This will be a very hefty bump. With Siloam Springs still in the lead. That was a good one. That was the last sketchy part as we have gone over the crossover bridge. Hey, it's okay. Siloam Springs is still in the lead. A few Farmington and Russellville runners in tow. There is a pointer at the back of the pack as might want to pick up the pace just a smidgen. Siloam Springs on the Arkansas-Oklahoma border of this great natural state. We are rounding the curve on the east end of the course. I wish I had this young lady's name at the front. I lost my sheet of paper. Wilton Norris and his wife Tilda, along with Roddy Patrick, our cross-country coaches, directing traffic, making sure nobody is cutting the course. We're at another bumpy portion of the course right now. We have reached another bump. We are roughly, what time is it right now? Are we about 8 minutes in? We're about 5 minutes in, excuse me. Time flies when you're having fun over here. We are approaching the uphill portion of today's course. We're at the 1 mile mark of this roughly 5K run. We are approaching the completion of our first lap here soon. About 2/3 of the way through this first lap. Is that right, correct, Pixie? About 2/3 of the way through this first lap? Yes. Okay. This has been fun. Glad you're here with us today on this lovely October afternoon. Siloam Springs still at the front of this field. Siloam may win this individually. Of course, depends on pace and not necessarily speed. The runners have to essentially, for the most part, pace themselves. It's not like a sprint where you are going 110% the entire length of the race. We are at essentially the 3/4 mark. We are rounding through the S's that connect Highway 62 to the Sheed Hopper bypass. ASU Mountain Home roughly 1 mile from the campus of Mountain Home High School, maybe less than that. We have 2 Mountain Home runners that have moved into the top 5. It is a Siloam Springs runner, I believe 2 Russellville runners, and 2 Mountain Homies. Lucy Kane is one of them. I cannot see the other one. A little too much distance. As we are approaching the completion of lap number 1 here at Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Shout Jake Bickford for getting us hooked up on this all-terrain vehicle and for the comfy stadium seat necessary to make sure that all the parts of my spine are still in one piece at the completion of today's event. Siloam Springs still in the lead this afternoon. This is the senior girls meet. We'll have the senior boys meet about 4:15. We're at the flat portion of the course. Siloam Springs with a roughly 5-second gap to the next runner. We are crossing to the front of ASU Mountain Home. The straight part of the course. Here at beautiful Arkansas State University Mountain Home. That is the completion of lap number 1. There's Jake Bickford. We are at the white flag. This is the 9:45 mark here in this first lap, or the second lap of this first meet. There are a few bumps in this next section, so you may lose picture momentarily. We have crossed the 10-minute threshold here at ASU Mountain Home. Roughly 3/4 of a lap remaining. The varsity matches, this is the first bumpy part. It's fairly smooth, the rest of this course. We've had some rain here in Mountain Home over the last 5 days, but it cleared up, the heavens opened up, and we have seen the sun for the first time since roughly Thursday, when we had to postpone, or did I say postpone, we had to move back our Bomber football game. To Thursday night. The Bombers were victorious. This Siloam Springs runner in bright neon green cleats, can't miss her. As we are on the art walk here at ASU Mountain Home. Siloam Springs with a commanding lead. This young lady leading a Russellville runner. Back to Lucy Kane. And who is that in fourth over there? Can you see, Pixie?
That is Cicely Gettler.
Cicely Gettler, that's it. I could not tell. Cicely Gettler in fourth place, and I believe a runner from Van Buren is behind them in fifth.
2-mile marker.
We are at the 2-mile mark here at ASU Mountain Home. As marked on the ground, and from Pixie Bolick telling me, she's our navigator today again. Tom Martin keeping us on the straight and narrow here at ASU Mountain Home, a campus that was opened in the year 2000. This beautiful campus now home to the Trailblazers. They host, I think they still have cross country. They have esports, baseball, and softball available to those wishing to indulge at the collegiate level. I think we're close to the bridge, are we not? Give me a holler when you're close. So, that's the hairy part of our race today. This 2.5-kilometer course, is that correct, Pixie? How long is this course? 2.5 kilometers?
It is a mile and a half.
It's a 1.5 miles. So, yes, that sounds correct. In metric, it is 2.5-ish kilometers. But here in the United States, we use the imperial system. And it is roughly 1.5 miles back as we are bracing to go over the bridge here. Once again, that was a whole lot better. Coming into your picture now, Siloam Springs still heftily in the lead. She might catch up to us. Martin's going to air it out over here, though. We are glad you're here with us, wherever you may be watching across this great natural state. We are half of a lap away from home here in the 5A-West Conference meet this afternoon. We are heading to the uphill portion of today's course. Holy cow. We caught a pothole. Now we move over to the S's. We will loop a few times around the northwest portion of today's course of the campus of ASU Mountain Home. I believe it is roughly, I don't want to guess, it's a lot of acres that this campus covers. Down this long straightaway we go. Approaching the Sheed Hopper bypass at holes 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the disc golf course over yonder. An incredible performance by this young lady from Siloam Springs. There is a gap. Now we have a battle for second place. Lucy Kane has now moved into second. And now we're heading back downhill. A final portion of the S's here, rounding this long 1.5 mile course. We will cross Lucy in her hot pink sunglasses this afternoon. She was roughly 5th in the pack, and now she has moved into second with a fairly hefty gap. Lucy Kane has found another gear as we approach the home stretch. Siloam Springs in control of this one. It would appear Lucy will come home in second place. In this beautiful we have crossed over the cement bridge for the final time. Only a few more corners remaining. Siloam Springs in hand in this one. And they're into the stretch. Siloam Springs is going to win this race here at the start-finish line. Siloam Springs, your individual winner today. As we are now at the start-finish line, waiting for the other participants this afternoon. Second place, Lucy Kane will come home in second place with roughly a 19-minute and 53-second time. A runner from Van Buren coming home in third position. Mountain Home coming home in fourth place. As we await the other runners. Greenwood coming home in the fifth position. Farmington followed by another runner from Mountain Home. But Siloam Springs, your individual cross-country champion of the 5A-West, will have to wait for the team numbers. Another runner from Greenwood coming home, followed by Russellville. That rounds out your top 10. We are parked here at the start-finish line. Oh, Shagnon is tuned in. Josh King's tuned in. Finally got a hold of my phone. Is there any way we could cut the engine and cut down on the shakiness? There we go. Shout out Tom Martin getting us over there in one piece. Josh King's watching from the Ohio Valley Championships. Runners crossing the finish line. We are at the 22 minute and 41 second mark. Siloam has won the individual race. We'll have to wait for the tabulation of scoring. So the finishing results from today's 5A West Girls Conference Cross Country meet. Keegan Van Dyke of Siloam Springs in first place. Lucy Kane, Nevea Kangas in third place. Cicely Getler in P4 for Mountain Home. Paxton Lawless in P5. Cameron Costin finishing in P6. Savannah Costner in 8th for Mountain Home. Samantha Lynn P9. And Grace Rupel in P10. Brooke Bertolato for Mountain Home in P13. Camilla Johnson, P14. Trying to update you where the other Mountain Home runners are. As of right now, they do not have the score. Oh, they do have the scores added. Siloam Springs at 90 points. Mountain Home at 35 points. Russellville at 51. Greenwood at 56. These results unofficial at this juncture. They still have runners coming home. As we are rounding out the last of the 5A West girls cross country meet. Past the 26-minute mark now. We're glad you're here with us on the Bomber Sports Network. The boys meet will be taking place roughly 4:15-ish. We'll take a short little break. We'll have a preview for you for the boys meet that will take place at roughly 4:15. That'll be coming up here on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. We'll take a short little break. This is Cross Country on the Bomber Sports Network. And we're back here on the Bobber Sports Network, here on YouTube and mhbobbersports.com for some of your Bomber athletics. We're about, I'd say about 12 minutes away from the boys' meet. Check of the standings. Glad you're here with us. I'm Dylan Conley on the Bobber Sports Network on behalf of the Mountain Hope School District. Here we had Josh King tuned in. Mountain Hope, Russellville, Greenwood, your top three in the team standings this afternoon. I believe they will start this on time. Let's go to the senior girls. We'll get the full results for you. Mountain Home in first place, 39 points. Russellville at 57 points. They're in second place. Greenwood 61. Siloam Springs at 102. They did have the individual winner this afternoon. That young lady, Keegan Van Dyke, with a time of 19 minutes and 30 seconds. Incredible time for that young lady. She's the individual 5A-West champion. Mountain Home, your 5A-West Conference champions, however. Fifth place in the team score, Alma, 140. Van Buren at 150. And then a score for Farmington and Harrison has not come in just yet. We're getting ready to tee off the boys' event. Coming to you live from just in front of the start-finish line, well, the finish line. Couple runners to highlight here in the conference. Jackson Free, Garrett Barr, and Trenton Smith. The three favorites, along with Chance Cunningham, Asylum Springs, Simeon Coster, Mountain Home, Gage Thompson, Asylum, Carson Walker of Russellville, along with Jackson Smith and Eli Adams at Van Buren, Sebastian Romero at Siloam Springs, along with Levi Payne of Mountain Home. 8 teams will be competing this afternoon. Glad you're here with us, wherever you may be in this great state. So this will be the same as the girls' meet. We'll have 2 laps of competition around this 1.5 mile course. I want to thank our friends Gil Reynolds and Scott Callies hooking us up with 2 pieces of equipment here. One for my laptop and this battery backup to help bring you all the action wirelessly this afternoon. So the pace will be a little bit higher in this one. Have to imagine, I don't think JR and Garrett Barr are a lot of these runners here that have intentions of winning a state championship or a Oklahoma-Arkansas championship, have intentions of running this one just 100%. As we have a runner from Van Buren cross the start-finish line. I don't believe we have any more that I've seen. I saw her coming around the final bend. About 6 or 7 minutes away from getting underway here for the boys' meet. They will be starting down yonder, the same place where the girls will start. We'll go ahead and get things ready here. Beautiful Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Campus opened in 2000. Mountain Home getting their final instructions in this one. The meet will start similarly to the girls' meet, the sound of an air horn. Participants in today's meet: Mountain Home, Farmington, Alma, Greenwood. I gotta go in order. Greenwood, Van Buren, Alma, along with Siloam Springs, Harrison, Russellville, and our own Mountain Home Bombers involved in this one. As I think we're ready to roll. About ready to roll with this one. We're rolling at 4:20. 10 minutes away from the bottom half of the hour. That is what Tom Martin has said to me. Head 7th grade football coach. Doer of all things around here. They'll probably tell you got the short straw for today. He's driving the lead car. This car is necessary that we are aboard now. This is the car that helps lead the runners where to go, especially the lead runner. There's Neil Denton. Neil Denton's here for the Baxter Bulletin. As they're now entering the starting position, 8 groups of runners are ready. Mountain Home will begin from the far end of the course. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Next to them, I believe that is either Farmington or Russellville. I cannot see that far. Siloam Springs is here. And then the rest of the field, you have Harrison on the far left. And then you have Farmington, Van Buren, Greenwood, and Alma. Rounding out your field today, we'll have a better feel of the runners today as we've fired the engines here from ASU Mountain Home. You'll notice a shaking sensation on your screen. They're in the gate. Say gate. We're ready to go. Get braced up. Tom Martin checking out that throttle pedal just a hair. He's ready. Yep. Coach Martin's ready to hit the loud pedal. And we're off here in the 5A-West boys cross-country meet. We'll get a better idea of how the field looks here soon. Head coach Wilton Norris directing traffic. Jackson Free at the head of this field. It will pick up the pace here in the lead vehicle in this one. Jackson Ray Free out ahead Garrett Barr in third place. They are sandwiching a runner from Siloam Springs. Now Garrett Barr moving into second position. As Jackson Free looks like he may catch us. That's the signal for Tom Martin to hit the loud pedal. It is Jackson Free followed by Garrett Barr and a slew of runners from Siloam Springs, Arkansas. We're maintaining a decent gap now. Jackson Free, Garrett Barr, the Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen of Arkansas cross country. The Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello of Arkansas cross country. As we may have lost a little bit of signal for you there. Well, there we go. We're back on. We had to reboot it. Well, maybe. There we go. The rocky conditions affecting our hardware, but that's okay. Jackson Free and Garrett Barr. A hefty margin. Back to two, or it looks like three runners from Siloam Springs. We're coming to the bridge, so we'll brace for impact. Let's hammer it. We'll be good. We're good, man. Just hammer it. There we go. All right. As we are approaching the crossover bridge, working on getting the picture back to you. We got to pick up the pace a little bit. Pick up the pace. We're good. We had something come loose. It is Jackson Free back to Garrett Barr. 1 and 2 so far. Here in this one, we approach the S's. This is fun, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a blast. Anytime you deal with bumps along a course, you may have technical difficulties. As we go by the Shed Hopper bypass for the first time, the first of 3. Jackson Ray Free heftily in the lead right now, running like a gazelle. Garrett Barr not too far behind him. Glad you're here with us on the Bomber Sports Network. I'm your man, D-Con, on behalf of the Mountain Home School District. We're approaching hole, I believe this is 5 and 6 of the disc golf course. Nobody in sight of J.R. Free and Garrett Barr. On this 1.5 mile cross-country course here at Arkansas State University Mountain Home, established in 2000. The cross-country course opened in 2021. As we are in the downhill portion now, hauling the mail to the concrete bridge, signifying the near end of the first lap of competition this afternoon. There we are across the last loop around here. The runners will face the white flag. We will have 1 lap to go here from ASU Mountain Home. Have some grass in my mouth as we finish lap number 1. J.R. Free running free in this one. This is the part where we'll have to pick up the pace a little bit. Otherwise, he will be in the car with us. And I use the term car very lightly. This is an all-terrain vehicle. The first third of this course is very abrasive. The second third, not as bad. There is a steel bridge these runners will have to navigate along with the lead car. If I had to guess, it is now about a 10-second lead from J.R. Free back to Garrett Barr, 2 of, if not the best runners in this great state of Arkansas. We are glad you're here with us this afternoon. J.R. Free still in the lead of this one. Him and Garrett Barr are the only ones that I see as we cross the 2-mile mark. As I'm sensing the bridge coming up. After that, it will be the S's portion of today's course that will loop near the Shed Hopper Bypass and the brand new disc golf course here. We have a very hefty gap. This is mainly, we are coming up to the bridge. So you may lose me here for a moment. This is a big bump. The bridge is coming up. Thank you, Pixie. Pixie, our rector right here. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. There's the bump. All right. As we are now over the bump for the final time in today's race. Hall in the mail now. I think we're good in this portion right now. Yeah, sorry about that. That bridge is a booger. That's a hefty bridge. That bump there, it knocks some stuff loose. At least this time we have to haul the mail as to guide our runners. I'm trying to zoom out here. There is nobody in the picture of these two runners right now as J.R. Free more than likely is, if not already is, the best runner in not only the 5A-West, but all of Arkansas. As we are approaching uphill once again to loop near the Shed Hopper Bypass that connects one side of Mountain Home to the other, along with Highway 62. J.R. Free still bringing her home. Yeah, just park where you did before. That's perfect. He may outrun you at the end, though. An unbelievable performance so far. By Jackson Free. I can't even tell you who's past Garrett Barr. These two are just running away from the field today. If there were a third lap in this event, JR and Garrett may catch the back of the pack. For the final time, next to the Shed Hopper Bypass. He rounds the corner. Now we head down the hill. Down the hill, past the art walk here at ASU Mountain Home. Running off into the sunset. Galloping like Seabiscuit at the Kentucky Derby is J.R. Free and Garrett Barr. I believe we can slow just a smidgen. J.R. Free crosses the concrete bridge, and they enter back to the front of the campus here at ASU Mountain Home. And rounding the final corner, the final uphill portion, the most decorated runner certainly coming up in Mountain Home running history is into the stretch. J.R. Free is going to come down over toward the start-finish line. Jackson Ray Free is going to win this race. The best runner in the state of Arkansas crosses the finish line. There is your winner today. With a time of roughly 15 minutes, and I believe it may start with a 2. Here is your second place finisher, Garrett Barr. Would have to believe that Mountain Home will win the team championship. And here they come. Crowd cheering them on. Into the stretch, it's a photo finish. Simeon Costner coming home, makes it a Mountain Home top 3. As we've parked it at the start-finish line now. Clint Peveril instructing people to be away from the start-finish line. Finishing out the field now. Levi Payne comes home, I believe, in 9th. We have a green screen. Hang on one moment, please, ladies and gentlemen. An unbelievable race here in Mountain Home. A breathtaking event of skill. So I'm not fully sure why we have a green screen right now, but alas, I think that is a sign, just because of the abrasiveness of the course and our equipment, that is going to conclude our coverage of today's cross-country meet. We will check the finishing results. Let me get to it on my phone. It is, where are we at? Jackson Free, Garrett Barr, Simeon Costner, your top 3. Chance Cunningham and Trenton Smith round out the top 5. Going to go ahead and just, since Mountain Home has had 4 of the top 5, they will win the team championship today. I apologize. The video gave out a little bit for us, but that is going to conclude today's coverage today of our 5A-West Senior High cross-country meets. Congratulations, Mountain Home has swept the conference championships this afternoon. Our next broadcast will be Mountain Home Youth Football on Saturday. As Noah Shagnon's here. Who does the 6th grade play on Saturday? That is West plays. That'll be at 10 a.m., so come on out to Bomber Stadium or watch from the comfort of your own home. We'll have you home before whatever early kickoff time they gave Arkansas this week. But that is going to do it for our coverage today. On behalf of the Mountain Home School District, I'm Dylan Conley. Congratulations to our conference champion Mountain Home Bombers in both the boys and the girls. We wish you a good rest of your afternoon. And once again, there is only one Bomber, and go Bombers.